Talk about how important financial literacy has been for you.
Financial literacy is everything. In today's world, you cannot get by without understanding it. You need to tap into podcasts like this all the time. You need to get a coach. You need to watch YouTube videos. You need to learn what you need to learn about financial literacy so you can get forward. Like, I'm not even American and I know the financial literacy system better than some people because I have invested in me and I want to know how to get this, how to get that, how to leverage a business loan, how to make my business grow.
One of the most powerful public speakers in the world is on Money Talks today, Natasha Grano. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, King. And this is for you.
Hey, be it until you become it. Talk to me about what that means, Natasha.
So I hate the phrase fake it till you make it, right? I was always like, I don't like that phrase. It just doesn't feel authentic. So I thought you have to become the version of you want to be before you get there.
You gotta step into it.
You got to be it.
Yep.
You got to just go, who do you want to be today? I want to be empowered. I want to be inspiring. I want to be motivated. I want to make money. But even if you're not, you have to become them in your mind first before you even get there.
You mentioned money, so let's backtrack it. What does money mean to you?
Money means freedom. Money means abundance. Money means joy. Because all the things I can do with money enable me to live my life. All the things that I can do when I have money mean, if I didn't have money, I wouldn't have been able to build the school that I just built in Guatemala for the charity Pencils of Promise for 600 children.
Wow.
That's what money is to me.
So talk to me about the business of what you do. What do you categorize yourself as?
I mean, motivational speaker, coach,
And so how do you break into that? Do you have like a booking person that helps you with that? Like, how do you structure that side of the business?
So initially, it was just me. Like, I would just post and people would approach me, and all of a sudden, you're on one stage, you come off the stage, you get booked for another. And that still happens. Like, as soon as I go one place, within 3 weeks, I have another 3 bookings. So it's like crazy bookings from that. Then I was like, I need to double down on this. Like, I want to do bigger events, more people. So then I started going to like 3,000 people, 5,000 people. Then I did an arena, 25,000 people. And that's when you can ask for more money. Yeah. That's when you can go, hey, I'm doing this. I'm going to ask for this. If it's this, I'm going to. If it's 100 people mastermind, I actually ask for the most, more than a 25 or 30,000 audience, because when I'm there, it's so intimate and I'm going to bring so much to your people. I'm going to bring so much transformation and energy. So I then got a booking agent. I'm with UTA. So UTA obviously is amazing. And then I also have like other people who like bring in things for me. But really and truly, it's word of mouth and just posting a shitload of content and having calls to action on your posts. Like, that's so important. People just think you have to put content up. You don't just want to put content up. You've got to put at the bottom of it, I'm so grateful that I am in the top 1% speakers in the world alongside Michelle Obama and Oprah, as said by this magazine. And therefore, if you want me to come add some value to your event, email management@natashagraziano.com.
And I think a lot of people are scared to do that because they'll feel like they're selling to their audience.
Right.
How do you overcome that? Because you just get right to it and you connect and it's been working.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
You just have to overcome the fear of becoming who you're born to be.
Break down what imposter syndrome is.
So imposter syndrome is that little voice that tells you you're not going to do it. It's that little voice that says you're not good enough. It's that little voice inside you that tries to stop you from achieving your dreams. But imposter syndrome happens to you when you are minutes away from achieving your goal. Like when you're digging for the diamonds and you're right before it. You know that story? Yep. And right when they stopped, it was a meter away.
Right there.
That's what imposter syndrome is. When you feel like you're not meant to be there, when you feel like you're in the wrong place, just before you get to that magic, to that gold, to that diamond, that's when the imposter syndrome kicks in, and that's when you know, I really am where I'm meant to be.
You have a light.
Thank you.
Did you always have it? Or was it something that you've developed? Because whenever I'm feeling down, I'll go to your page or I'll text you. I'll be like, hey, Natasha, Terrence, you're the greatest. You're the best. And you just give that energy. Was it something that you had to really hone?
Honestly, I was born with a light. Like, I know this from what my mom said, my family said. I was born with a light around me, which was, I knew I was. My mom said, right, she has 5 kids, I'm the oldest of 5. And she sat on an interview recently, which was for me. And they said, so what was your purpose in life? And she went, do you know what my purpose was? And she goes, I'm sorry to all your other kids, all my other children, I'm sorry. She goes, my purpose was to birth this child here, Natasha.
Wow.
That's my purpose in life, was simply to come onto this planet to birth her.
Wow.
So I know I had a voice. I know I always had something I was meant to share with the world. But the greater and the more people you help, you attract more light to you. It's like you have a glow about you. That's how I know you're like super beaming right now. Like you're killing it right now. You are at the height. You're just, when you're in that place, you attract more of it to you.
Let's talk about this book. How is the book business? How do you monetize a book in 2025?
Right. So monetizing a book is a lot like building a coaching business. There is a before, a during, and an after. People think with a book, you just write a book and you put it out there. No. When you write a book, you have to think about instantly, who are you selling to? You need an audience. So immediately you're going to build a landing page. And on your landing page, you're going to have the book.
Okay.
And then months before, do you want to pre-order the book? And because you pre-order it, you get my free gift. And my free gift is a mini course, or it's a free session with me, or whatever. You probably wouldn't do a session if you're selling a lot. So you would do a free course or give away something juicy for free. And then here's all the places you can order from. You always have to build your audience, build your email list, build your data. That's building up to it. So now when I release the book, I've got an email list of 3,000 people, 5,000 people, maybe somebody only gets 300 people, but that's better than none, where you can now go and sell to them. Not only the book, the next book, the product, the merch, whatever you want to do, the course that goes alongside it. And inside the book, let's go to the real magic. And it says, I hope you enjoy reading this book. I'm going to find it for you. Right there, it has the website.
Download the free gifts. You go in the book, and now the traffic from this has been great for you.
Amazing. So you go to www.natashagraziano.com/free gift, or you scan the QR code, depending which copy you have. And then from there, literally thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people go and get that gift. And my list is wild. So I have a massive email list.
And you're getting their data.
Yes.
And now when you can send out mailings when you're doing your speaking gig. It's just everything feeds the next thing.
So it monetizes because at the end of the free gift, at the bottom of the page, there is an upsell that says, would you like more of this? And they say yes. And then it says, here's the $3,000 course. Here's the $5,000 course. Now they buy that, they get a phone call. Now one of my team goes in, my team calls them, and my team sells them the $60,000, $120,000, or $250,000 package.
Wow.
So that's your low, mid, and high ticket. It is exactly the same with my coaching. The coaching business is built the same way. I put up a video, a reel on social media, and I say, here's the value. So 3 tips on how to transform your life today. Do scripting for this, scripting for that, scripting for this, and dump him. So, like I go through all this shit.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yes, he's sucking all your money. So, I tell them great advice, whatever it might be, or I tell them how to manifest it or how to become the #1 authority in their field. Then at the back of that, they hit the link, they go into a funnel. They're now in the funnel where it says sign up for free call with me, and they get a coaching consultation for free.
Wow.
That's with my team. That's where we assess whether we are the right fit to work together.
Really?
So my team goes, okay, are you earning this amount? Like, how many employees do you have? Like, we instantly filter whether they are going to be a high ticket. Anybody over 60K who they are sure is coming in, I will jump on a call. I won't speak to anyone for 5 minutes under $60,000.
Really?
No, I'm not interested. Like, I'm just not interested. My clients pay me $1 million. Like, that's how I live in the home I live in. That's how I ball and live in Bel Air in my mansion.
I love it.
Like, I put so much into my clients, they drop cash off. I have to take it to the bank. The bank's like, what the You bring in bags and bags of cash. I have to take it like the next day.
Really?
Yeah, like sometimes, a lot of the time it's transfer, thank God. It's properly done. We have a very legal and amazing system. It's like, but yeah, I won't jump on a call for less than $60,000.
I'm missing a step.
He's like, how do I do that? No, just.
So talk to me about how you've been able to grow this business.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
So when I first began,
Mhm.
I grew awareness. I posted about who I am, what I do, and adding value. It wasn't sell, 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 sell.
Yeah.
Okay, I was bootstrapping. I was selling something else, not mindset. I was selling Instagram content and Instagram stuff and how to go viral on social media. I bootstrapped that business as a single mom who was in hundreds of thousands of debt. I took a loan of $15,000
Okay.
from the bank and I said it was for surgery. It was in the UK many, many years ago.
Okay.
I took that loan and I used that $15,000
Yeah.
to pay for a coach who was going to guide me and help me set up a coaching business.
Wow.
And
So you invested in
I
yourself.
invested in myself.
And then that coach helped you build it and
Yep.
build out what you've now been able
Which
to do.
I now teach people.
Wow. Talk to me about podcasting.
Okay, podcast is another money avenue. It's another way to make money. Podcast is a way to grow your name, get your products out there, and just expand. So I started my podcast off the back of Clubhouse. Do you remember
I
Clubhouse?
remember Clubhouse.
Okay, so I was on Clubhouse. I got known on Clubhouse. We'd have these huge rooms, which are like, it's an audio only app for anyone who's just like learning about what it is.
Yeah.
You essentially walking down a virtual corridor, you go into different rooms and you listen to people talking about different topics. My room had like 25,000 people across 4 hours in every Sunday for years.
Wow.
When Clubhouse kind of died out because COVID finished and everybody was back in the real world and back up, I went on stage. But I went, oh my God, I'm missing a piece of me. Like I was literally missing my calling, which was to help people and guide them and be like around them all the time, like church every Sunday. So I was like, what do I do? So I took all the recordings that I'd been doing with people on Zoom and kind of plugging into the Clubhouse thing, and I uploaded them onto a podcast. I had a year and a half's worth of content.
Wow.
I was so ready. All that content went virtual.
And that was the beginning of the show.
Of the show, which is now, yeah.
Oh. How important is it to have synergies in the things that you do? Sometimes I'll see people and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm an entrepreneur and I want to be a chef and I want to open up a clothing store." And I'm like, "How does that work?"
Right.
You have a function that kind of everything feeds itself and feeds a machine. How important is having those synergies?
It's important to have synergy. I do believe that somebody can be a chef and like a musician if they want. I do think as somebody like The Rock, look at him. He's
Yeah.
done so many things. So many people do loads of different things. I do think it's great, but you cannot sidestep. So you can't like shuffle this way and be a chef at the same time as being like a painter at the same time. You need to go your field. Yes.
And then
Yes. Crush your thing first. Like I became the #1
Yeah.
female motivational speaker.
sorry, not the number 2,
Nah.
the number 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at the top of the
Go on ChatGPT. Go on ChatGPT, bro, and type in Natasha Grano bio, and it says the #1. ChatGPT says.
I love it.
No,
love
not me. That says it because of Forbes and USA Today and, helps. But anyway, the point is grow your thing. Be the best in who you are. Like you. You dominated your field as a host, as an actor. You killed
We're
it.
not talking about me today, because I already see where you. So talk about how important financial literacy and understanding everything in your money and in your business has been for you. Because now that you're really successful and you've been able to scale and make so much money, how important is financial literacy?
Financial literacy is everything. In today's world, you cannot get by without understanding it. You need to tap into podcasts like this all the time. You need to get a coach. You need to watch YouTube videos. You need to learn what you need to learn about financial literacy so you can get forwards. I'm talking credit cards, loans, how to get cars, how to buy houses, how to use credit. Like, I'm not even American, and I know the financial literacy system better than some people.
Yeah.
Because I have invested in me and I want to know how to get this, how to get that, how to leverage a business loan, how to make my business grow.
Okay.
So I invested in that so I would understand what it means to be able to go, I got great credit and I can do this and I can do this. Invest in financial literacy. That means time every single day. Right now, if you don't know about money and you're like, oh, someone else can do it for me. No, honey, do it today. 5 minutes every single day learning about financial literacy. And I promise you, in a year from now, you will be a genius in this topic. You'll be getting loans everywhere that you need and then have the most amazing credit and buy mansions.
I always think that Natasha can hype up anybody to do anything. So right now we're going to have an exercise. I want, because scripting is something that's very important. I want you to script for me, Terrence J. That I'm gonna be the open up the biggest pizzeria in the world. Help me out.
Okay, let's go. So,
Okay.
Terrence J.
Yes.
You gotta say, I, Terrence J.
I, Terrence J.
Open the biggest,
The biggest,
the most exceptional
the most exceptional.
pizzeria in the world.
Ooh, I can taste it right now. Taste the mozzarella. I can taste it.
That's it. You gotta talk about the taste. That's it in the scripting.
Okay.
It tastes so good. Feels so good.
It feels good. It feels good. Natasha, thank you so much. You are a ball of energy and a ball of lights, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for breaking down some of that business on Money Talk.
Thank you so much for having me.